And now, please welcome to the blue corner, from Los Angeles in the USA, Joshua El Gato Aragon!
Well, a fascinating young man who spent much of his youth at the weekends visiting his father in prison in the state of California. Said it was an environment that he got used to. A life of crime for him was a real option growing up, but he credits his coach, Crew Walter, for sticking with him, providing him with much needed focus. And he says that after becoming WBC Muay Thai champ, more importantly, he's become a father, and he wants to raise his kids away from a life of crime on the straight and narrow and show them what life is all about. A real role model here, and a rising star on the American Muay Thai scene.
Ladies and gentlemen, an audience announcement. Our last bout between Shane O'Neill and Michael Kalunga was a split decision win for Michael Kalunga and not a unanimous decision win for Michael Kalunga, as previously stated. And now please welcome to the red corner, from Paris, France, Eddy Jigsaw Sadaoui!
We're some months away from Halloween, but Eddy Sadaoui is giving the frights to the fans here in London.
Slightly haunting.
Yeah, if you've seen the film, it certainly is. One want to meet him backstage.
How would you describe this, Chris?
Trying to get over the impulse fear, really, the hairs on the back of the neck. Of course, the clown from the Saw movies, Eddy Sadaoui, he makes his way to the ring. The 15th Muay Thai Grand Prix, 41st Lion Fight, brought to you live from the O2 in London. Josh Aragon is not fazed by this mind game play.
And this MTGP A-Class Muay Thai rules bout will take place in the -72.5 kilogram division and will be contested over 5 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you firstly, fighting out of the blue corner. He brings a record of 13 wins with only 3 defeats and 1 draw. He's representing Sidiatong Gym in Los Angeles, the USA. It's Joshua El Gato Aragon! And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, he brings an excellent record of 22 wins and 9 defeats, 3 draws. Representing Team Alamos in Paris, France, it's Eddy Jigsaw Sadaoui!
Gentlemen, come to the center. Monsieur. Gentlemen, we have the rules meeting. This is an A-class fight. You understand?
Two big gyms coming head to head here.
Sadaoui record of 28 and 4. Well, when he got to the corner, he took the mask off and went, wow, that was hot. Under the lights, and once this place is packed and we've had a few contests, heat really starts to rise. Josh Aragon in his corner there, final respects paid, final words with his corner man and coach. Referee Sean Boland there, centre of your screen. Brings the fighters to the centre for the 5th bout of the evening, 72.5 kilo A-Class 5 3-minute rounds. Josh Aragon in the black shorts from the USA. And Eddy Sadaoui in the red shorts. He rose quickly to 8 contests without defeat. Aragon established himself firmly as one of the rising stars in United States Muay Thai. Still just 1 defeat on his record. It was a nice methodical start, was about to say. Just dipped into a knee that Sadaoui drove into his chest.
Sadaui's got a nice awareness in the clinch there, as you saw with that little turn. Very relaxed. Just waits for his opponent to move and then off balances him. Aragon just stalking.
Sadaoui just taking a sting out of these low kicks and body kicks. And walk his man down, trying to patiently look for an opening. Defensively aware. Oh, lovely. Stiff right hand there. As Aragon pulls him into the clinch, lands a couple of knees. Good work from the American.
Yep, A-class. Nobody looking to open up with elbows at this early stage of the bout. Nice left hook to the body. Right low kick there from Aragon. Sadaoui looking to counter with that left hook as his man came in.
Sadaoui has been walking him down, but he hasn't been able to impose himself thus far. Aragon controlled the distance and pace. Just perhaps a little limp from Sadaoui as he went back to his corner. Not too much, but certainly early signs that the kicks to the thighs maybe beginning to sink in for the man on your screen there. Crew Walter on the left of your screen, just passing on wisdom that he has been doing for a number of years with Josh Aragon. He said he's keen to make a statement tonight, excited to fight in London in front of a new audience.
Corners, 10 seconds.
Try and gain himself some new fans and step up his level on the world scene. Always good to have the Americans over too, Dave. Lots of work with the Europeans, the Greeks, the French, and now bringing Californians over as well.
Yeah, definitely. Oof, there was that counter left hook from Sadaoui. Little left uppercut elbow as he went in, and there's the superior clinch work of Sadaoui coming into play there.
There's a cut over under the right eye, rather. Just a strange place to have a cut, actually.
Just caught him, nicked him with that left uppercut elbow as he stepped in, and it'll bleed a lot from the face just because of where it is, but it's...
Could bleed away from the eye though, right?
Well, yeah, it looks okay from here.
Just on the kind of corner of the eye.
Yeah, that's the
outside
problem.
corner.
It can split into the eye and could be a game changer, but for the time being it's bleeding out from his eye. If it starts impairing his vision, then the referee's going to keep a very close eye on that. That could be a showstopper. Watch for the spinning elbows as people turn. Yeah, at the moment it's not getting in his way. It's it just looks lovely with a bit of blood, but no, it's not impairing his vision. Sorry, there was that same left uppercut elbow from Sadaoui.
Well, I suppose his imperative now that he's seen blood is to try and use that as a target and aim for it again.
Yeah, Sadaoui should just be popping the jab on that. Even pop the jab on it. There you go with the left hook, right knee. Even when you're in the clinch, rub your head in there, rub your hands in there. All fighting for position. He wants to open that up.
That's exactly right. It's interesting to see how Josh Aragon deals with this mini crisis through round number 2.
It's, as you say, it's very interesting to see how a fighter deals with that mentally as well. Because the cut itself might not be a problem. Mark Sergu in the corner there is the cuts man. He'll deal with that and it'll be fine. That was him rubbing his left eye. Couldn't see if something's happened to his left eye from this angle. But the cut is on the right eye. But Sadaoui stepping in with these elbows now every time.
Just looking for it, isn't he? And that's the difficulty. Is you know your opponent's looking for something. You know you've got to protect one area of your face, but also you can't forget about your own offense. And well, look at Eddy Sadaoui. He's already starting to be caked in the blood of his opponent. Nice combination with the hands there from Josh Aragon. He's just got to try and circle to his left a little for the round. Try and stay away from.
Is there a nick under his left eye as well? I can't really see from here because he's got his back to us, but or is that just blood from the other eye?
Even at this distance, difficult to see. Could be a welt.
Yeah, it might just have been a dig in the eye. Sadaoui just spinning there. Right, Cutsman needs to go to work on that.
Interesting though, Eddy Sadaoui breathing far more heavily than Josh Aragon.
There's a little nick under the left eye there, but again, it's not in a bad place. That's the one he needs to watch out for, the one on the right eye, because that is near the eye itself. Look at that. You see on our screen there, it's very really dangerously close to the eyelid there, and the referee will keep a close eye on that. But if it spreads and stretches any bigger than that, he could be in trouble. Professional cutsman here at Lion Fight 41.
You can see Sadaoui was just asking there, how bad is it?
10 seconds.
I don't think you'll ever get an honest answer from a corner man at this stage. I want to keep you as positive as possible, but I'm sure he could always glance up to the screen if he wants to know.
The cutsman's doing a better job there. They seem to have caked the right eye in a lot of Vaseline, which is just going to come straight off in a minute.
I just wonder whether Sean Boland might ask them to clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's on the blind side of the referee, so he's been allowed to continue. Will that just give him a few extra moments of clarity? Well, it's come straight off with the first jab that landed.
Watch Sadaoui's hands. He's very upright with his arms, elbows forward. Looks like he wants to step in with that elbow again.
Body kick there from Aragon.
Watch for the uppercut elbows here from Sadaoui. There you go, Vaseline's all off.
Hasn't started to bleed yet though, which is a good sign.
Well timed. Hands of Sadaoui there, stopping Aragon coming in, but he knows he needs to come forward and do something here. The man from California.
Tries the elbow in the clinch there. This is to the side. It's good work from Aragon. Sadaoui responded.
Sadaoui just popping a hand over in the face there, and that's going to open up that cut. Perfectly legal in the clinch.
So far so good with that cut though, Dave.
Yep. Yeah, they've done well to stop the bleeding in that.
Nice work, sweeping the leg.
It's well timed. That's where it went. Oh, spinning elbow from Sadaoui, finding its mark, and a massive welt under the right eye there, right next to the cut. Has really taken the sting out of Aragon there.
Well, Aragon has nodded at Sean Boland, but is he okay to continue upstairs? And Sadaoui now looks for the finish. Aragon's got to hold on, try and buy himself a little bit of time. There's a minute to go in the round.
Sadaoui just pushing the left arm down, looking for that knee, and the blood streams from the right eye of Aragon. Sadaoui's going to smell the finish here. Aragon knows he's got it all to work for. He's going to come forward hard, but will he make mistakes as he does so?
Well, he's done incredibly well to get up and try and push Sadaoui back. You just feel one more clean shot to that side. And, oh my goodness me.
Big teep to the face.
Aragon showing his toughness. They're going to have a good look at that cut in the corner though. Aragon pulls him into the clinch, perhaps the safest place for him.
Yeah, you can see in preparation in Aragon's corner, referee keeping a very close eye on him, but the cutsman has gone to the right side and he's in the ring straight away on the bell, and he is going to work on that cut. Very good cutsman there. He's been doing some work with the UFC and other organisations, and now he's here at Muay Thai Grand Prix presents Lion Fight. This is true A-class Muay Thai. You can see the paramedic coming in and having a little look in the corner there, because he wants to keep a close eye on that cut. As
so
we watch the replay here.
So that's right, let's have a look and see if there's a replay of the spinning elbow. There it was, beautiful counter, walked Aragon straight into it, and it was bang on the button of where the cut was too.
Yeah, see if we can see that again.
And all credit to Josh Aragon, really.
10 seconds.
Many of them wouldn't have got up from that, but he did. But it's difficult
Look
because there's such a huge welt under it as well.
And that's the thing, and as the welt builds up with the fluid, you've got a cut there for it to escape, and it's just, at least the pressure's coming out. Sometimes it's worse if there isn't anywhere for it to escape and you end up closing the eye. This might actually work in his favour in a strange way.
But he's got to be careful, he can't take anything big in that area again. He's just right on the edge there. Fought his way through that last round. He's got to try and impose himself on Eddy Sadaoui here.
Gotta say, what a warrior though.
Sadaoui just cleverly just rubbing away at that part of the eye in the clinch.
Inside of the glove, onto the cut.
All part of the game.
That's it.
And Aragon just blinking away, but wow, amazing work from the cutsman again, because somehow that's just stopped bleeding. I'm sure it will reopen at some stage, but
it amazes me what these guys can achieve sometimes. Watch that left uppercut elbow from Sadaoui. He looks like he's gearing it up.
Snaps that low kick in too. Just trying to draw the eye line, looking for that big shot upstairs. Counter left hook to the body from Sadaoui. Just two of them exchange smiles briefly.
Yeah, a bit of mutual respect being exchanged between two warriors here.
Sadaoui blocked upstairs, tried to return the elbow. Aragon blocked his as well. Now the two working away in the clinch, and Sadaoui just manipulating the head of Aragon with the forearm, the inside of the glove.
Yeah, showing good control there in the clinch, Sadaoui. Putting his opponent in the position he wants him. Obscuring his vision. Sadaoui just protecting his win here. Oof, there was that left uppercut elbow, but Aragon had ducked in for a spinning elbow of his own.
Nice right hand over the top from Aragon there, just pushing him back with the hands. Minute to go in round 4. Nice knee to the body, that was really nice. So now he comes forward though once more. It's good from Aragon, just sitting down on a few of these shots, but not able to push his man back yet. Once again, Sadaoui just manipulating him in the clinch.
So referee just saying, you can put your hand in the face, but do not rub the cut.
I'm sure Boland is, he doesn't mince his words, that's for sure. It's very fair, very firm too. And as we say, all part of gamesmanship, but certainly we had spotted that from Sadaoui. He was just trying to take advantage of hand position in the clinch there and just open that cut a little more. And well, I wouldn't go as far as saying it's unsportsmanlike, but certainly just a little bit outside of the rules, and I think Boland may be right to warn him on that.
All part of the game, all the fighters are going to try that.
Oh, of course, you can't blame him. Good round for Sadaoui again. But Aragon just trying to sit down on some of those shots and put some weight through those single kicks and punches to drive his man back, but he's up against it here, Dave.
Here we go in the replays. There was an attempt on that knee, but he just sort of put himself off balance on that one, to be fair, and Sadaoui helped him on his way. Here's the left uppercut elbow attempt, and Aragon almost doing that spinning right elbow, but neither man committing completely. Fair play to the Californian man. He has not took a step back, and sometimes when people see their own blood, you see them change. It affects them mentally, but he's not let it affect him. He's still coming forward, he's still in this fight. But for me, Sadaoui has just shown some really good skills tonight. Yeah, referee just going to have a word. There's a bit too much Vaseline on there. They'll ask him to smear it out a bit.
Well, they've done an excellent job given the circumstances. The cut man in the corner of Josh Aragon right up against it with cuts under both eyes, to the side of one and underneath the other, but he's kept strong, showing real resilience against adversity in the middle rounds, and he's seen it through to the 5th. As you say, Dave, amazingly it almost looks better than it did 2 rounds ago. Perhaps the swelling just released through the cut, as you say, and whether that's been a kind of blessing in disguise for Josh Aragon, that and a combination of really good cutsmanship from his corner. Just walking forwards now, trying to find a game-changing shot, trying to shift the momentum. He's got 2 minutes just over in which to do so.
Yeah, I feel he's got to do something spectacular here, and Sadaoui knows it, hence just sitting back, protecting, using the teeth, using the distance.
Good work in the clinch though from Aragon.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of energy to try and lift your opponent and turn him, and Sadaoui just happy to sit his weight on his opponent and let him tire himself.
Sadaoui covering up well as Aragon came forward behind that left right hand combination. Oh, lovely work. Body kick, then the right hand is better from Aragon. Sadaoui responds with a stiff right hand. One thing we haven't commented on. Sorry, one thing we haven't commented on is such a big, obvious size discrepancy between these two that was apparent early. Sadaoui's just been kind of rocking there, isn't he? Maybe that just extra size and strength advantage has been part of the difference.
You see that with Sadaoui's right arm, just controlling the left arm of Aragon there, whilst having the left hand, his own left hand in his face. Very well versed in the clinch again, just locking his man down, popping a knee in. Look at that, Sadaoui's looking exactly where he wants to, turning the face of his opponent away. Control.
"30 seconds left in the contest as Aragon wheels himself forward once more, still in the game, still looking to try and find something. Sadaoui now moving in, pulls Aragon into the clinch, manipulates his head. And Aragon just lands a knee to the side under the elbow. 10 seconds to go. Sadaoui looks to be seeing this one out. And Aragon opened up with a good combination upstairs, but that's going to be all she wrote. Aragon looks a little frustrated with himself, and he congratulates Sadaoui. I think one's only gone one way. It was competent, clinical and controlled for the man in the red shorts. Makes his way back to his corner. Let's have a look at some of the highlights from that final round. Talk us through what we're seeing here, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sadaoui had good control in the clinch, well-timed shots. He allowed, like here, he's allowing Aragon to waste his energy or use his energy in trying to do something, because he was the one who had to do something spectacular, because Sadaoui had secured solid points victory there, and some beautiful shots working to the body. This was apparent
CEO to the ring, and Philip Chu to the ring as well, please.
Locking the arms down in the clinch, one hand in the face, one hand locking the arm down. Every time, look, hand in the face, lock the arm down.
Well, the two fighters are at centre ring with referee Sean Boland, and our master of ceremonies Peter Lowe. Let's get the official results.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these men after 5 quality rounds of action. And at the end of those 5 completed rounds, your ringside judges have reached a unanimous decision, all in favour of your winner. Fighting out of the red corner, it's Eddy Jigsaw Sadaoui.